FauxOver is brought to you by NexusDigitalComics.com.
Today, Tamagotchi lives. Welcome to FauxOver News No One Knows. I'm Ace Farley. Russian immigrant Mayan Petrovsky has been in the spotlight for a number of years. Named a monster by his country, he and his family were exiled and, out of desperation, moved to America in 1947. Mayan's father, a large troll, worked for the local 7 ironworkers union in Boston, building, of all things, bridges. He is a troll. Still, they were shunned by intolerant speciesists, that's racist against a certain species. With a raging fury, Mayan, at age 19 in 1966, set out on a destructive warpath causing nearly $1 billion in property damage. He was quickly apprehended by law enforcement with the aid of the National Guard. Imprisoned, he began his rehabilitation and plans to correct his public image. Upon his release in 1986, then 39 years old, he began a campaign to paint trolls in a better light. American Greetings has worked with him while still in prison to release the plush My Pet Monster that gained extreme popularity among young boys. Similarly, a movie and animated television show were created shortly after. Mayan, now 72, has retired and lives in Alaska with his wife. Their son, Peter, carries on the positive monster image as a source of accuracy for toy makers and television shows, and has lent his voice talents to animated films and video games under an undisclosed pseudonym. In entertainment news, the A-Team, led by Hannibal Smith, will be awarded the Humanitarian Award for their contributions to society. The reality TV stars have been working outside of governmental influences to take down violently militant organizations. What earns them the award is their ability to dominate a typically ruthless encounter without injuring a single person. Templeton Face Peck was quoted as saying, "Yeah, we have guns, but use them more as a scare tactic, shooting at the dirt in front of them. This helps guide them to their inevitable folly." B.A. Baracus follows with, "We use our name. People fear the A-Team. And my van. They see that and they get scared." We at FauxOver congratulate their efforts and feel they greatly deserve the award. The neighborhood of make-believe has continued to suffer heavy casualties as former ruler King Friday and his band of resistance fighters battle against the tyrannical rule of Mr. Rogers. The self-proclaimed deity has used his menacing power of imagination to distort reality, pushing aside the once happy denizens of make-believe to secure his own immortality. Prince Tuesday and Daniel Striped Tiger have been captured in a decisive mission to remove one of Rogers' key generals, Lady Elaine Fairchild. Their efforts bore some fruit with the destruction of the infamous war machine Trolley. The conductor was seen fleeing the scene yelling frantically, "I'm Batman." A rescue of the Crown Prince and Tiger are expected, leaving us anticipating Friday's next move. On a lighter note, Bebop and Rocksteady, former villains, have begun their campaign towards the non-violent liberation of caged animals. The duo, who for a long time craved nothing more than turtle soup, have found value in all life following their return from the Eden World dimension. While they have thankfully donned clothes once again, they began their efforts on the political stage using their own experiences to sway registered voters. Their major claim is that the pent-up hostility they shared was escalated after their mutation, and the thoughts of the warthog and rhinoceros, respectively, taught them the thrill of being free only to be subjugated by a ruthless leader and the social norms they were bred into. MIT has led brilliant minds down the path of science. 2 young students, Akihiro Yokoi and Aki Maita, have broken new barriers when their simple experiment took on a life of its own. After installing a program that was designed to take 2 distinct programs and unite them, eliminating the redundancies and using the optimum paired uniqueness into a set of Tamagotchis, the programmers found themselves to be the godfathers of a new program. The younger program, which resided with the mother program, was recently given its own vessel in the form of a hollowed-out casing. As the students studied the new program, however, the parent programs began procreating new life. With each new version evolving into a smarter program, they fought for the limited space in the memory files. A gladiatorial event soon left the parent programs and possibly dozens of other programs obsolete, with the only memory of them recorded as blips of data that was being fed into an observation feed. By the time the students realized what was happening, the newest programs were trying to slip into the feed to propagate a new civilization. Yokoi and Maita severed the connection, but quickly built a computer to house them. Biologists were called forth to evaluate the new life and have determined that the beings that have become sentient are in fact alive. Their original programming had left them with a desire to eat and drink, albeit digital sustenance, and the new programming has left them the ability to reproduce. The Tamagotchi are now harvesting their own crops of data to feed off of and building walls to guard against possible computer viruses. The first recorded conversation will be held in a month when a means of communication is established. That's FauxOver and News No One Knows. I'm Ace Farley, signing off.